Sonic Boom was just revealed. Sonic Boom was just revealed. Sonic Boom was just revealed. See, we already knew about this leak, not as the game, but the TV show. The game? I had no clue. But as always, I'm always here to give you a trailer analysis on what I think are important news stories or things like that. This is going to be a really good one. So let's go ahead and start off the analysis with the character models, because I think that's going to be the biggest complaint. I think. Starting off with the character models. See, when I first saw the screenshot, not for the game, but months ago, where they had that poster and they were like, Sonic Boom event coming soon, I thought, oh my god, is that Knuckles? Like, I love, like, the art that they have for the, work in progress, like, the gallery, like, I love Amy's design, I like Sonic's design, I like Tails' design, but Knuckles, Jesus Christ, they look like they just gave him steroid. So Knuckles is a lot more muscular than usual. Sonic has, it seems like they all seem to have kind of bandages all over them, or at least Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles I don't see any on Amy. Or those may be some in her foot, can't tell. So, next thing that I want to talk about is the actual in-game character models. These actually include completely different designs for the character models, seem a little more cel-shaded, more Play-Doh-like, and the concept art is still there, except that Sonic doesn't have as many spikes, he's not wearing that red scarf that he seems to have had. Amy seems to have a slightly different costume, so we're going to have to assume that those are going to have to be unlockable costumes. The biggest thing that I think I've noticed is that there is one part in the actual clip where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are all running. There's no Amy in this part of the clip. Amy appears at a later date in this clip. But they all seem to be running at about the same speed, which I'll give my thoughts on that later because I'm actually going to be doing a thoughts video with Blue Kokiri about this whole Sonic Boom thing, but they seem to all actually be running at the exact same speed, and they seem to be in a boost type mechanic. Is this boost? We'll never know, but they do have the colors trailing them as if this could be a boost mechanic, so we're just going to have to wait and see. We also have enemies that seem like they have the type of color palette that the enemies from Sonic Heroes did. The thing that I have noticed though is that none of these enemies are from Sonic Heroes, and they seem to look like kind of like mutated metallic insect-like creatures. The game also has 4 players, which is going to be a big aspect that I think is going to protrude into this game. What we've seen now from each of the characters is that Knuckles can apparently climb while being upside down, Tails can fly, Sonic still has his homing attack, and it seems as if Amy can actually loop around poles using her hammer. And another thing that I have just noticed is that the pole seems to be pink, which means that maybe in some cases that Sonic may actually be able to go onto certain poles as long as they're blue. So some of the stuff in this game is going to actually be color-coded. We also see that Tails is using the gun as he never has before in this type of game, where instead of him always being a machine and using a gun, this time he's actually on foot using what appears to be kind of laser gun. Another thing that we do need to point out is that at one point in this entire video, Sonic seems to actually be running across water, which means that his speed factor that was not in Sonic Lost Worlds is actually going to be back. This is going to be a fast Sonic game, as we've seen earlier from the boost, and now from Sonic being able to run across water, which was something that he was not able to do in Lost World. One of the biggest things that I think I've seen in this trailer, though, regarding to the 4 playable characters, is that it seems as if the other 4 characters are actually going to be behind you, or at least one of them is, as we can see in one screenshot where Sonic is actually behind Amy, following her up. So does this mean that this could potentially end up having the PC or CPU control whoever you're not controlling, or does this mean that this is going to have an online or local multiplayer aspect? We're just going to have to wait and see. So that's my quick wrap-up analysis of the entire thing. I was really waiting to see what they were going to do. I thought they were going to reveal something with Sonic Boom, but I thought it was just going to be the TV show and not the game. What also kind of gets me is that the TV show, just like it used to be that the game was, or the game influenced the TV show, and it may do the same thing with Sonic Boom. They may actually be put on the same type of spot line like they were with the adventure game. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. If I did miss anything, leave it in the comment section below. I will be uploading thoughts and opinions on this entire subject of Sonic Boom with Blue Kokiri later, and I will see you all in the next video. Deuces!